Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück bei Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles, ein kleiner Roboter. Schön. Oder auch nicht, je nachdem, aber kleine Roboter sind wir da. Interessant ist das. Ihr macht das schon, Leute. Mehr Brot. Nun gut, ja, beim letzten Mal haben wir Ryan und Shulk wieder zusammengeführt. Nun fehlen eigentlich nur unsere 3 Leutchen hier. Allerdings müssten wir dafür dann auch tatsächlich erstmal unsere Gruppe wiederfinden. Das ist jetzt gerade im Prinzip das große Problem, dass wir keine Ahnung haben, wo unsere andere Gruppe auf einmal hin ist. Und ja, auf jeden Fall haben wir hier jetzt mehr Roboter am Rumrennen. Oder um natürlich bei der Terminologie zu bleiben, Mechons, was zum Henker. Ist ja auch bekämpfbar. Nee. Oder? Nein, du bist einfach nur ein Wrack. Okay. Das ist... Ich tendiere gerade dazu zu sagen, beruhigend. Aber da muss man natürlich auch bedenken, das heißt, im Großen und Ganzen gibt es nochmal größere Mechons als diese Festungsgeschichten. Aber ich glaube, ich bleibe dabei, ich finde das eher faszinierend. Dorf der Machina.
A village in a place like this.
Malia!
Shulk!
Guys!
You're all right.
Yeah. And we found Fiora.
Dunban.
Fiora. Do you remember me?
Sorry if I made you worry.
It's all right. I'm just so glad you're alive.
Oh, dear brother.
Aber er weint ja gar nicht.
Shulk, is that your childhood friend?
Yeah.
Congratulations. I'm glad she is safe.
Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you.
But how did you all get here? And what is this place anyway?
These people helped us.
Huh?
This is their home.
Und wir haben ihre Sicherheitsroboter kaputt gemacht.
Your surprise is understandable. We are the Maschinen. The people of Mechonis.
Irgendwie erinnert sie mich an eine riesige Gottesanbeterin, was den Anblick nicht unbedingt schöner macht.
Machina? You mean machine people?
You look as if you have many questions. But please, take a look around our village first. We will talk after that. I will be waiting in front of the building we call Junks.
Junks? Okay. Interessant. Also sind die Mechons nicht das wahre Volk von Mechonis? Das heißt also, die Hand, auf der wir rumrennen, ist aber die Hand von Mechonis. Also eine davon zumindest. Ich versuche das nur irgendwie zu verstehen. So. Dann nehmen wir mal Shulk rein und Ricky mit 9900. Wow. Und da wir mal viele Punkte da nachholen müssen, machen wir es mal einfach so. Falls ich mal Leute finde, mit denen ich reden kann, wo ich dann Herzchen kriege. Du hast alle deine Freunde gefunden. Es geht ihnen gut. Yay. Hey du. Hey du da, ja. Ja, Menü. Danke. Einfach mal die ganzen Stufe 1 Dinger verkaufen, damit ich wieder Platz habe. Für eine gewisse Zeit zumindest. Stufe 2 lasse ich einfach mal noch dabei. Ups. Aber 2 leere Seiten klingt doch schon mal wieder viel besser dafür. Puh, okay. Lumen und Tenebrae. Tales of Symphonia 2 irgendwer hier? Scheinbar ein echter Fan davon. Aber im Prinzip sollte ich doch die nehmen, ne? Also ich meine, ohne irgendwas, klar, aber... Maschinen. Ja, dann müsste ich die ja haben. Okay. Angriffsvisier. Also im Prinzip muss ich sie ja ausrüsten mit Sachen, wo sie dann, ich sag mal, Mech-Teile sich integriert. Okay. Das finde ich interessant. Müssen wir das einmal kaufen? Schon faszinierend. Freya-Drohnen. Nicht gelesen. Nicht gelesen. Okay. Kommt jederzeit wieder. Beep, 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 beep. So hätte ich sie mir eigentlich vorgestellt, aber tatsächlich reden sie ja nicht so. Schon ganz schön demotivierend hier. Da treffe ich mal Maschinenleute und sie reden nicht. So komisch. Okay. Ist aber ein sehr kleines Dorf, kann das sein? Also kommt zumindest so rüber, als wäre es ziemlich klein. Wie jetzt? Wie entdecke ich da hinten den Reisepunkt, wenn ich hier rüber gehe? Wasser ist wirklich problematisch. Ja, das kann ich mir vorstellen. Da brauche ich nicht mal gutes Vorstellungsvermögen, das kann ich mir auch so vorstellen, in der Tat. Heppa. Bist du einer? Nein, du bist kein besonderer Typ. Eine Etherlaterne. Yay. Bist du einer? Nein. Also ich kann mir kaum vorstellen, dass es so wenig Leute hier gibt, aber gut. Denke mal. Oh, doch. In dem kleinen Teil, den man hier Dorf nennen kann, habe ich mich schon umgesehen. Doch, ja. Glaube ich, denke ich. Vielleicht.
So, are you Mechon?
In one sense we are, and in another we are not. It is a fact that the weapons you call the Mechon were created by our civilization. However, we were born from the Mechonis. By your understanding, it would be correct to say that we are the same as Mechon.
A form of mechanical life born of the Mechonis. Is that correct?
From our perspective, you are forms of organic life born of the Bionis.
Life born of the Mechonis. So there is life here, just like on Bionis.
Explain to us why you invaded our world. What did we ever do to you?
I understand your feelings, but please, there is much yet to tell you.
Dunban, please hear her out.
But...
These Machina, they're good people.
Fiora?
You do not look fully functional.
Ever since she was given this body, she hasn't been feeling too good. But we honestly don't know what to do.
Do you mean to tell me you are not Machina? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I'm okay. Really.
Nonsense. I am a doctor. Do not worry. I specialize in people in your... situation. Just as I thought. You were transformed into a face unit. You are experiencing a functional breakdown in multiple locations.
Aber es geht ihr gut, wirklich. Ah.
I will take her to my laboratory. The chief will answer your questions. He is waiting for you in Junks.
For us?
We will speak later.
Das klang jetzt irgendwie
Shulk, I'm...
unheilvoll.
Fiora.
Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on her.
Thanks.
Leb wohl, Gruppe. Muss ich wieder eine neue machen. Haha. Auch voll okay. Ich will jetzt diese Geschichten hier hören. Ah. Du hast eine Quest für mich? Habt ihr einen Augenblick Zeit? Unser Dorf steckt in großen Schwierigkeiten. Ja. Das hört sich nicht gut. Ha. Seit Aegir seine Invasion begonnen hat, sind sie sogar noch aktiver. Aus diesem Grund nehmen auch die Verletzten bei uns zu. Es gehen die Vorräte aus, wir können Medizin herstellen, Zutaten fehlen. Ah, Mann. Krabbelmoos. Von den Oros-Krabben auf dem Krabbelmoos. Okay.
How are you?
Okay. Er wartet im Junks auf euch. Nur, dass wir durch das Junks gehen und dann wieder draußen rauskommen. Aber er wartet im Junks auf uns.
He's
What?
massive.
I get a kick out of seeing people's faces every time.
We were told that you were waiting for us.
That's right. I've been waiting a long time. Waiting for you to accept my request.
Request?
But first, let me ask. The sword the young man is holding. Is that the Monado?
It is.
And the destruction of the fortress on the sword. Was that your lot's doing?
Yes, although unfortunately we were unable to stop Egil.
Egil?
Do you know him? He claims to be the leader of Mechonis.
This Egil that you fought is one of our people. He's my son.
Your son?
Actually, my request is about him as well.
Ah,
Aha. Ich bin
I
ganz ohr,
want you
rede
to
weiter.
kill Egil.
Kein Ding. Hätte ich sowieso gemacht. Passt schon. Ich glaube, das kriege ich in meinen Terminkalender noch rein. Ja. Relativ großes Fragezeichen. Okay. Weiter geht's. Mehr Story. Ja gut, okay, ich meine, müssen wir auch machen. Ich hätte jetzt nur irgendwie erwartet, dass wir mehr Story unten kriegen. Sind das die Kampftruppen?
Dearest Homs and Nopon representatives, my humble gratitude for accepting our invitation. I am Kallian Antiqua, regent of the High Entia.
We all know who you are. You High Entia have kept yourselves safe, remaining spectators to our destruction. Why call upon us now?
As stated in my invitation, it is our intention to form an allied force from the peoples of Bionis, with which we will confront Mechonis.
Look at you. One little scratch and you're already crying for help.
I cannot deny this. The attack did serve as the catalyst, but the fact remains that things have changed.
When we needed help at the Battle of Sword Valley, our cries were ignored. Give me one good reason why we should bother.
I understand your anger. Our selfishness was inexcusable. However, please hear what I have to say. Listen to why our stance has changed.
Stop talking if you like, but no promises we'll stick around to the end.
We High Entia were mistaken. We believed that if we were attacked by the Mechon, our power alone could repel them. But a brave group of young heroes showed us the error of our ways. When the Mechon descended upon Erith Sea, Shulk fought with a courage I have never seen. I was most surprised to see that this group was comprised of different races. Homs, Nopon, High Entia. Although different, they trusted one another as friends. As just one inhabitant of Bionis, I desired to... No, I felt compelled to become strong like them.
Their strength came from the Monado. Bravery only gets you so far in this world.
Then you will not join us?
Hold your horses, son. I said they didn't win with bravery alone, but they wouldn't have got far without it. All right. You can count on our help.
The Nopon will join too. The Hum-Hum and Bird people are friends of the Nopon. We will fight together.
Dixon, are you leaving?
Yeah. It's just I felt this sudden pain in the neck.
Is that your response?
Don't go jumping the gun there, Prince. I'll leave the colony's forces with old Atharon here. You can use them however you want. I've got somewhere I need to be.
Might I ask where?
A battle's more than just a head-on assault. The sooner you realize that, the better. I better go and remind Shulk and all.
So you know of their whereabouts?
I told you. I've got a pretty good idea.
Dixon!
Yeah?
If you should meet Shulk...
What?
I have something I want you to tell him.
Nun, so langsam muss man natürlich sagen, ist Dixon sehr, sehr merkwürdig. Aber naja, ja, geht doch.
You want us to kill your son? That is no small request.
There are hardly any of us Machina left on Mechonis. Back when the Bionis and the Mechonis were fighting, the Bionis almost completely wiped us out. I suppose the Bionis just didn't want us around. Lady Mayneth fought the Bionis for us. In the end, the two titans wounded each other and entered a deep slumber.
Who was Lady Mayneth?
The creator of Mechonis. You could say that she is the Mechonis itself.
You talk like you saw all this. Ain't this all just an ancient myth?
I know I look young, but I'm actually quite old. I saw the whole thing with my own eyes.
You can't be serious.
The people of Mechonis must have a longer lifespan. Just like we High Entia live far longer than Homs.
I get that, but he can't have lived that long.
But why do you want your son dead? From what you've told us, I would have thought you'd want us to destroy the Bionis rather than kill your own son.
Agil was a brilliant young man. Clever, strong, and kind to the less able. But he never forgave the Bionis for what it did, and he swore to take revenge.
So he wants to do to us what the Bionis did to the Machina?
Correct. Egil is trying to eradicate all innocent life on Bionis. He has to be stopped.
Didn't you ever try to stop him?
We tried once. A lot of people were killed. He's blinded by revenge. Even Lady Mayneth herself couldn't convince him to stop.
Where is Egil now?
Most likely the Mechonis capital. He's trying to restore its former glory all by himself.
I feel sorry for him.
Oi! What are you talking about? Did you forget what he did to us?
I haven't forgotten or forgiven. But Egil's clearly suffered a lot in his life. You don't feel any sympathy at all?
All I know is, this stinks. Who cares what he's been through?
Rhine!
I understand about Egil. But why us? You should be aware that Shulk's sword, the Monado, has the power to destroy Mechonis weaponry. It's said that it was once the sword of the Bionis. Doesn't the very sight of it make you quiver?
Zanza.
Huh?
Oh, just talking to myself. If you're gonna kill Egil, you'll need all of that sword's power. That's how strong Egil is. But enough talk. You must be tired. Take your time and think it over. Until the young lady's treatment is finished, feel free to spend time in our village.
Okay.
She has done well to survive such injury.
What do you mean? Is she sick?
Since you seem to have knowledge of Hom's medicine, I'll explain it like this. I'm afraid she's had several of her organs removed. Am I correct in assuming she was configured to operate inside a Mechon?
That's right.
She has been transformed into a Mecon's central nerve unit. Her blood can now circulate through a Mecon's components.
How?
I believe her immune system is now configured for compatibility with the Mechon. That's why her strength has depleted.
But you can treat her, can't you? Please.
Of course. Even as a Machina doctor, I cannot turn a blind eye to this butchery. With our equipment, she will regain her strength, but she will be stuck with this body. I cannot restore her flesh and blood Hom's body.
That's okay. I don't want to be a burden to Shulk. I don't care if I have a machine body. Just make it so I can fight beside him.
Fiora, leave it to me. If that is your wish, I'll do my best. I must implant a new circulation system for her immune functions. But we have one problem.
A problem?
Wir haben keine Teile. Keine Teile!
I don't have a piezoelectric unit, which is required to control such a system. As long as she remains on this bed, the life support machine can compensate. But to move around freely, she must have the piezoelectric unit. The same unit is used in Mechon, so if you were to find some Mechon parts...
But where?
Das riesen Mechon-Wrack.
Outside of the village at the base of Digit 5, there's a beach. Debris from above washes ashore there. You might be able to find one among the Mechon wreckage.
We'll take a look.
Oder so.
The beach at the base of Digit 5, right?
Yes. It gives off a faint red glow, so it might be easier to find at night.
Fein. Aber war ja klar. Es fehlen Teile. Ich meine, das war etwas, was ich als ziemlich klar empfunden habe. Nun gut. Beim nächsten Mal suchen wir also ein Bauteil für Fiora. Bis dahin würde ich sagen, auf Wiedersehen und tschüss, Leute.